Hey there, everyone. This is Chris from the Wizards of the Coast community team, joined again by Drew Nolasco.
How's it going, everyone?
And we're going to talk about the Amonkhet release. So, first things first, when are we playing it?
Well, if you're in the Pacific time zone, you'll be able to play Amonkhet on April 26th. Now, for some people, that's going to be the day after because of that international date line.
Yeah, that whole time zone thing. Sorry, Australia. Yeah.
So 26th or 27th of April, depending where you live.
Yep. Awesome. So we have a bunch of new Amonkhet cards coming out in this one.
Yep, over 150 of them.
Sweet. 150 new cards with all of those, awesome mummies and goat minotaurs and crocodile dragons and all that kind of good stuff.
I hear there's some cats in the set.
There might be some cats of both the god and domestic variety, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then we have a bunch of new items in this build as well, right?
Yeah, the public is really, really loving all of the vanity items that we have in Magic Duels, so we're going to keep making them. We've got new avatars, and we have new card backs, including a special appearance by a certain planeswalker who should not be named because he's evil.
Be very, very evil. But we got that going on too.
Yep.
All right, so we have all of that, and then a story mode campaign. And you told me that there's something a little bit different this time around.
Yeah, Chris, we took a new design on the campaign. Normally we follow the Gatewatch, but this time you are going to experience the Trials of the Gods. And each of those gods has its own node, and each of those nodes is the trial to try and impress that god or pass through from on your journey to
getting that glorious afterlife that you always want.
Yeah, and you want the glorious afterlife, don't you?
Yeah, you have to be deemed worthy. It'll be great. Good times all around.
I'm not worthy.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So yeah, what else we got going on at the game?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do in Magic R&D is examine how the metagame is looking, and that's we look at the decks, we look at how they're performing, and things are pretty healthy. We're seeing a very wide variety of decks making it into the high ranks, and win percentages on decks are reasonably good across the board. So we're not going to be making any card swaps in this release. Keep brewing those decks because
it's fantastic. We've been seeing tons of good stuff with clue decks and mechanized production and all these different flavors of control and weird cool aura decks that I've seen pop up here all over. It's really great.
Yeah, my personal favorite. There's Abzan Reanimator decks that I'm really enjoying, and of course I do like playing with several planeswalkers in my decks.
So that's always
keep up creating that content and sharing it with your other players. It's fantastic.
Yeah, we love seeing all of those videos, and keep up the good work for everyone out there.
So, as always, we did a bug crunch where we go and find bugs and surface them to light and then stomp on them. And in this release, we've done a pass on multiplayer play, particularly on Two-Headed Giant, and with a special focus on Two-Headed Giant on iOS. So you should see improvements across the board there, as well as your normal dozens of bugs fixed. Where can you find a full list of that?
Oh yeah, we're gonna have the list of the patch notes early next week. So check us out on social media for that one.
And there's one last bit. Amonkhet has a ton of new cool stuff in it, but there are some new keyword mechanics, and our wonderful Magic Duels editor Matt Tabak has prepared some helpful videos for you to learn how to play the new mechanics, and you can find them here.
Here
This box right
here, right around here. The magic of editing will show that that's where those are.
All right. So watch out for the desert. We'll see you in Magic Duels.
Catch you around.